Hi and good evening, everyone. My name is Albert, and this is VlogsBoutNothin. Thank you very much for taking the time out of your Saturday to join me. I really appreciate that. And tonight I want to talk about absolutely nothing. And so, if you're new to the channel or if you've been here a couple times before, maybe in the past, nothing has changed. And I kind of like it like that. Obviously, it's taken your boy here a little bit longer than I possibly ever could have imagined to get some momentum going for me in my own, like, sort of personal life. And yes, that means anything and everything from getting a job to just kind of making sure that the apartment has a vacuum. At no real sort of accomplishment to myself or my roommate, and just more I'm like thanking the universe for presenting us with a vacuum. It's these little things in life that I find very, very enjoyable. I have the kind of passion right now moving forward to do what I think is absolutely necessary as it concerns being stable on the channel and stuff. But now I'm trying to be a stable human being, and almost, it's been well over a year of me being sober, which is a really cool thing. Yeah, I much would have rather liked to say that I never had an addiction to anything weird and that I never did weird stuff with weird illegal drugs as it concerns just that habitual sort of never ending plight of misery. And I'm just lucky that I made it out and I'm able to reevaluate my circumstances and attain or obtain some kind of normal life again, because I feel like every time you get into a bad relationship or you make stupid decisions and the older you get, obviously the less time you have to make up for it, in that you can make these stupid crazy mistakes that last 2 3 years and you're in your mid 30s, and then the next thing you know you're getting closer to 40 and you're wondering what happened to the middle of your 30s. So it's been interesting because it feels like time has just been real forgiving, in that I've had the luxury to recover from a really bad addiction, and then immediately after that a an appendage breaking, or a bone. I don't know, I failed anatomy miserably. It was not my best subject in school, obviously, but I did end up breaking my ankle, and it was a whole production, and I could barely walk, and I don't ever want to feel like that again. And so I never thought I'd go through another midlife existential crisis just a handful of years after my first one, and all on my own, as it concerns the kind of accountability that it took to get through some of these situations, and the kind of accountability it still requires for me to move forward in these situations. So it's been interesting. Every day is a little bit better. I really need a job, and it's really important. So I've been allocating most of my energy to doing that. I also know that this show and the continued, programming on this channel is going to be something indefinite. And at some point, I can imagine us doing well enough here on the channel to actually make money, and, for there to be more than 1,100 plus subs and stuff. I mean, these are all, again, very strategically planned out things in a world that requires them to be just that. So, yeah, I mean, life could be going a little bit better, I guess, a little bit faster, but it's okay. I'm doing all right. I kind of sucks. I haven't talked to my parents, or I haven't talked to my mom in a few months, and we had a little bit of a falling out, and that's unfortunate because I always say it, but I mean, I'm one of those kids who, like, again, like, I say kids, and I want to talk to my parents. It's just, they're, we don't get along, you feel me? And there's nothing, like, worse than that. Like, and it's weird because that those same people will be the exact same people that are getting along with you when you're doing just fine in life, and that bothers me because every time I've needed them, they're not here, and then when I don't need them, it's like anything else in life. Everybody, has their hand open and arms out, ready to hug when I kind of needed that years ago. So I'm trying to, again, just kind of step back a little bit and really evaluate who benefits from what I do in my life. And I'm trying to make sure that the people that do benefit from the things that I am entirely capable of doing, like holding down a job, and I mean, these things aren't entirely foreign to me. I mean, I have taken care of myself up until like the last handful of years where not just the economy had caught up to me, but some other personal things, right? And the guy can only take so much, especially when my bank account was never padded in the way that it needed to be to kind of do some of the things that I decided to do. And that's just being silly, young, and stupid, and that's it. But I can't beat myself up forever on all my mistakes. And it wasn't that long ago that, again, just I was already going through a really tough time with this woman who would, we put ourselves in a very vulnerable situation, that old grandma and I, and it became very, very toxic, and it took a lot of time. Like, again, it sucks because it's like one of those relationships that, like, you think about what you were doing right before and how that could have just been exactly the way that you now embody your own life, as in nothing really changed from then till now, only the addition of a super toxic person that just made your life go in a different kind of a way. And I say that all the time, right? Like, I'm not like perfect. I wasn't perfect in that relationship, but I also wasn't the adult in that relationship. I also wasn't 25 years older. I also, I mean, I don't know. I just feel like it's a cop out, like if I'm going to be objectified, let's just objectify me. There's no really reason to ruin my life, or it's fine. I'm okay with being an object. Ladies, gentlemen, they, them, it's fine. When and in that case, if it happens, I'm cool with that. What guy isn't cool with that? I'm just saying that, like, retrospect, again, girls don't have to play the long game with, getting a few one night stands. The best of them know that they can be honest. Just like the worst of all of us guys know that we can do the same thing if we're honest with girls, it's just that's how it works. But things are going to be better. I know my birthday's coming up. I'm going to be 37 years old. And it's going to be very ironic that I just, whatever job I do get and stuff, I want it to be the last job that I have. Just because I know that my books are going to do just fine. I know that this channel is going to be alright. I just have to make some cheddar so that I'm being helpful and not, I don't know. It is what it is, but I'm also on this new thing where the water is completely poison. I'm so scared of water. Like, it's really a thing. I don't I don't want this water on me. It's really weird. And it's all, like, I'm a Scorpio. I'm a water sign. I'm a shower baby. I love spending my time in the shower. It's one of the best places you could possibly be. You feel me? Like, you're all alone. The water is on. No one's bothering you. It's very calm. I've made shower vlogs. I really like showers, but kind of hard to shower when your water's full of poison. So I mean, I don't know. It's just, and I mean, that, again, that's no slight. I mean, it's not like they give you a discount for selling you poison water, because I guess you're really not even paying that much for it to begin with, which then begs the question, like, well, can we pay a little bit more for cleaner water? Like, is that an option? Or we just stuck with this government subsidized, fluoridated, highly arsenic kind of carcinogenic water? I'm not sure. Anyways, so yeah, I mean, other than the cleanliness of my water, here at home, and trying to get a job, and trying my best to stay positive every single day for these vlogs and stuff. I mean, it's not like it's hard, but it's also not the easiest thing to do. And so it's fine. Everything's good. It's just vlogs about nothing. and it's been cool that it's been that way. You know, trying to lay low, trying to stay out of trouble, just trying to get by, trying to stay focused. And we'll see what the last 3 months of the year brings. I know that the last 3 months of each year for the past 3 years have been the absolute worst months of my life, aggregate, collectively, altogether, however you want to say it. And so there's kind of a chip on my shoulder going into the latter part of September, October, November, December to really, really not suck at life. And I mean this because, like, if I can get through the next 4 months, it's on. Like, 2025 is going to be a really cool year. I know 2026 is a big year for me because it's my 20th year anniversary from when I graduated from high school. And yeah, I know, it's like I was and still am. I'm looking forward to seeing friends that I haven't seen in 20 years, call me a sucker. But I am, and I think that's a very, exciting way to sort of view the next year and a half for me because I also don't plan on going back to my high school reunion as the biggest loser there. This is also kind of the other thing as a testament to sort of me really trying to reclaim whatever it is I can reclaim in my life before it's too late. And so there's many points and there's many reasons why people do all of the things that they do. And I would be lying if I wouldn't admit publicly that I'm not absolutely trying to save face as it concerns being an absolute embarrassment. Just with, I can't do it. I don't want to do it, and I'm not going to do it, and that's a lie. I'm going to make sure that doesn't happen. So, yeah, that's what I got going on, and it's every single day. I like the routine. I like being able to be on your screens 4 times a night because I know that eventually you'll catch up to the videos, and I know that eventually I end up being background noise, hopefully when somebody's washing their dishes or just laying down in bed chilling with MJ. I just really appreciate each and every single one of you on the daily, and life will get better, for you on the other side of the screen. I mean, can we say they can't get any worse? We could, and they would most definitely can. But, being on the boat of and erring on the bright side of optimism, I dare say that we all will be just absolutely fine. You feel me? In that you stay positive, you stay focused, you continue to watch Vlogs About Nothing because the random guy behind the desk here really needs all of your views. And I really do appreciate all of y'all again. So I think I say it maybe 30, 40 times, and I don't care. I'll say it 30, 40 times every video. I mean, we talk for 10 minutes plus. It's not going to take away too much of what already some would argue it to be nothing. And they'd be absolutely right in that you've just watched Vlogs About Nothing. I'm Albert with Vlogs About Nothing, and I hope that you guys have a really good night, okay? Stay safe out there. If you're drinking, don't drive. And, just be safe. I guess just try not to be stupid, And so I hope that you guys have a really good night, and seriously, be safe out there. Bye.